Good morning. As Singapore celebrates National Day, we are reminded of our country's commitment to a sustainable future. In this special National Pride series, we will be looking at how Singapore's clean energy industry is poised to experience significant workforce growth over the next decade. An Energy Market Authority's Energy Sector Manpower Survey 2022 has revealed that Singapore's clean energy workforce is projected to increase by 80% by 2032. Job functions such as electricity transmission and distribution solutions, low carbon alternatives, solar energy, and smart grids are expected to experience significant growth. One company that's well positioned to capitalize on this growth is Flo Energy, a fast growing energy company that supplies 100% renewable electricity in Singapore. But what exactly is renewable electricity? How are they making it simple, green, and cheap? How do they measure their impact on the environment? And what advice would they give to businesses that are considering switching to renewable electricity? Many questions. And to get to the answers, we have Ernst Westendorp, Chief Commercial Officer, Flo Energy, right here in our studio this morning. Welcome to the show, Ernst.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right. Tell us just a bit about Flo. How did it all start?
Sure, I would love to. Flo Energy started retailing to businesses in Singapore on January 2021. Matthijs, the other co-founder, and I noticed that Singaporeans did not have any truly renewable energy option to choose from for their electricity consumption from the grid, even though the market had been liberalized for a while. We also saw that the market was dominated by traditional retailers. So we saw an opportunity to offer something different. Simple, affordable, and accessible renewable electricity. Our team here is quite diverse and we are expanding rapidly. We are currently located in CBD in a shophouse office with around 45 people. We also have another 20 people working abroad in different countries. But I can proudly say that we are indeed the fastest growing electricity retailer with a customer base ranging from well-known hotels, big multinational corporations, manufacturers, but also smaller businesses and restaurants as well.
Talking about that, Ernst, you mentioned to me before that you've been living in Singapore for quite a while now. So how do you find the Singapore customer landscape and what do customers actually want when signing an electricity contract?
We are obviously paying close attention to what customers are saying and their preferences. When deciding on an electricity contract, the price or electricity rate is still often the key factor on which choices are based between us, Flo Energy, and other retailers' electricity price plan. Therefore, we have to price our renewable electricity price plans competitively against conventional price plans. This way, customers don't incur any additional cost and they are actually incentivized to choose Flo Energy's more sustainable option. Yes, we have been seeing an upward trend for clean energy solutions across industries in Singapore. 2 years ago, we had to convince businesses to switch to renewable energy offerings, whereas now more companies are actively looking for sustainable options. And they have good knowledge of what they want, why they want it, and what they don't want as well.
All right, I'm looking at your website and it says that your mission is to save the earth. Okay, so for the uninitiated, help us understand what is renewable electricity and how does your company ensure that 100% renewable electricity, that part of things is verified and certified in terms of, saving the earth?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, renewable electricity, to start at the beginning, is, as most of us know, derived from resources that are constantly replenished, such as sunlight, water, and wind. This natural energy is harnessed through devices like solar panels, wind turbines, and water turbines. Renewable energy is often referred to as clean electricity because it produces no carbon emission during generation. At Flo Energy, we are indeed committed to ensuring our electricity supply is 100% renewable. And to achieve this, we utilize renewable energy certificates, commonly known as RECs. And these certificates stand for 1 megawatt hour of electricity generated from a renewable energy source, such as those solar panels. And to back up our 100% renewable electricity claim, we purchase RECs, these certificates, from a renewable energy generator, matching the amount of electricity we supply to our customers, which is a meticulous process, but it guarantees that all our electricity is thoroughly verified and certified as green energy. And Flo Energy is proud to be the first truly green electricity retailer in Singapore, offering this eco-friendly solution to all businesses in Singapore at no additional cost, which is setting us apart, I would say, frankly,
So
in the
yes,
market.
I was going to ask you that. How is that possible? Is that profitable? How can you offer renewable energy when other retailers are not offering those and still be competitive at no additional cost, no less?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, we see ourselves somewhat of a tech company.
Hmm.
We invest heavily and streamline our operations by developing our electricity solutions in-house and rely heavily on solar developers and data engineers, all based here in Singapore. And this results in a highly efficient and cost-effective operations
Hmm.
using automation in place of labor-intensive manual process. And yeah, this results in operational savings, which we pass on to our customers and to our electricity rates, enabling us to provide renewable energy solutions that are accessible and affordable for businesses in Singapore. And indeed, our primary mission is to switch as many businesses as possible to renewable energy. By structuring our operation efficiently, we can offer this renewable energy at competitive rates, yeah, making the shift a simple and enticing choice for businesses across the nation.
Fantastic. So, Ernst, how are renewable energy certificates or RECs that you mentioned earlier issued to renewable energy generators, and what standards are commonly used for their issuance?
Yeah, thanks for that question. Yeah, there are various registries that are responsible to issue these RECs to the renewable generators that I just mentioned. Solar farms and other renewable energy generators get these renewable energy certificates when they register to these registries and produce a megawatt hour of clean energy. And these RECs are like certificates of great achievement that
Mm.
prove they have actually generated green energy. To make sure our electricity is 100% renewable, we
Mhm.
buy these RECs from the generators, matching the amount of electricity we supply. Yeah, let me give you an example.
Okay.
Say Flo Energy supplies 100 megawatt hour of electricity to this radio station this month.
All right.
Therefore, Flo buys 100 RECs from a solar farm,
Mhm.
which acts as proof that the solar farm has generated 100 megawatt
I
hour of
see. I
renewable
see.
energy.
Mhm.
And by purchasing those RECs, we can proudly say that the energy we supply to this radio station comes from renewable sources. And yes, you can indeed, and all our customers can verify and then check that they are getting renewable energy, as we update them every quarter on the RECs we have bought for them, where they come from, and how we have redeemed them on their behalf.
Can you elaborate on how purchasing and redeeming RECs work? Ensuring no double counting of renewable energy claims, that is.
Yeah, that's an important topic indeed. First of all, renewable generators have to register device to a registry and generate renewable energy in line with a certain standard. And Flow Energy only buys RECs that adhere to the international REC standard.
I
And
see.
the international REC standard is used globally and recognized by major reporting frameworks such as RE100, but also Singapore Building and Construction Authority and Carbon Disclosure Project. And the International REC Standard Registry ensures RECs can only be redeemed once, eliminating double counting.
Can you maybe talk us through about the REC standards? What does it entail?
It's checks here in Singapore, for instance, by the SP group, whether there's actually a solar generation facility placed. And
Mm,
then they measure with certain metering
I
devices
see. I
how
see.
much is generated to these devices.
Oh, very interesting. How do you address the issue of customer confusion regarding, renewable energy certificates, RECs, as you mentioned, and their effectiveness in promoting green energy consumption? I suppose it ties into what I asked earlier. What are the standards? How effective are they?
Yeah, that's an important topic. One, because electricity isn't a physical product.
Hmm.
So we need certain standards to prove where it's coming from and how it's generated. But we believe that lack of trust and transparency are the barriers for business making the
Hmm.
switch to renewable energy, aside from the potential cost. We take this responsibility seriously and employ several key strategies to address these issues. First, we ensure our customers have all the information they need to make informed decisions about their energy choices. And we state clearly in our contract and our fact sheet what our product is and what it isn't. Second, we also provide comprehensive information on our website. We explain in detail how we supply this green energy, the same story that I've been
Uh-huh.
telling about these RECs,
Mhm.
what they are not, what they are, and how they work and their role in promoting green energy consumption. Third, our Flow Energy customer reps, all based here,
Mhm.
are well trained to address any further queries from our.
All right. And finally, what are your plans for the future?
Sure. Well, looking ahead, first we aim to continue expanding our customer base in Singapore and of course continue improving our services and products. We also want to extend our renewable electricity offerings to households in the near future. Second, we want to grow our business in the region. Actually, Flo Energy will soon be offering similar services in Australia,
Oh, exciting.
which aligns perfectly with our mission to switch as many people as possible to renewable energy. But going back to our little red dot, if I may, we want to share some exciting news actually with the listeners. We're launching a National Day promotion throughout the entire month of August, and which is our way of celebrating and encouraging more businesses to join the green energy movement and Flo Energy. So you can enjoy our renewable electricity starting for a fixed price plan from 31 cents per kilowatt hour. And businesses can sign up online today at flowenergy.sg and start your supply as soon as tomorrow, actually.
All right, folks, go look up that promo if you're interested. And we had Ernst Westendorp this morning. He's the Chief Commercial Officer of Flo Energy in our studio. Thank you very much, Ernst.
Thank you.
Money FM 89.3.